My name is Grass and welcome back po ulit to my channel, Hong Kongers TV2. And ang pag-usapan po natin for today is, I will give you exactly what are the 6 tips to handle people who stab you in the back. Okay? If you are interested to this topic, please stay ka lang sa video ko and please watch until the end because this will help you. And if you are not interested to this topic, you are allowed to skip this video and then find another video that you like it the most. Okay, when I come back, bye.
爱就像闪电，它来去无踪。和自己像朋友抱拥，谁感觉没有人能 copy go lucky go。爱就像闪电，它来去无踪。和自己像朋友抱拥，谁感觉没有人能 copy go lucky。
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you for waiting for me. And we will talk about how to handle a backstabber friend. Okay, recently guys, I learned that a friend stabbed me behind my back by bad-mouthing me in a pretty malicious way. It wasn't just innocuous, everyday gossip either. Okay, it consisted of pretty vindictive statement which cast doubts on my character and my integrity. When I heard it, I was frustrated, of course. What kind of friend is that? What kind of friend speaks of friends like this behind their backs? How about the values of loyalty, values of trust and respect for others? Have been they thrown away out of the window in this time and age? Okay, however, as with every unpleasantry in life, I began to turn around though the 6 steps in this video. Okay, number one step you have to handle, how to handle the backstabber friend, is you have to cut this person away. Okay, for me personally, there is no place for hypocrisy in my life. I had more than any fair share of hypocrisy when I was in primary school. A separate story for a separate day, which is why I decided that I'm done as far as authenticity, the shadiness of character are connected. Okay, the shadiness of a character are concerned. Okay, whenever I meet someone whom I feel is authentic, I would cut the person from my life because I have no wish to deal with misgiving, distrust, and disloyalty and whatsoever. Okay, it was depressing enough to be backstabbed by someone whom I thought was a trusted comrade, whom I thought was a trusted friend. Okay, much less learn about the depressing opinions with a person had been harboring against me. I felt like I had been totally wrong in my judgment, and the friendship was never what I thought it was. It was just an illusion in my mind. I felt I was infected by a virus in my soul, and I needed to cut them away in my life. Okay, if you have been backstabbed by a friend, evaluate how important the friendship is to you and whether the offending act is forgivable or not. If it's a highly important friendship and if the offending act is something you can overlook, then air the grievance to that friend. Okay, trash things out and give the friendship another go. Okay, if the friendship isn't of much weight to you and the offending act is not something to you can overlook, okay, the perhaps cutting person away is the best course of action. Okay guys, number 2 tips on how to handle backstabber friend is you have to step 2 do the damage control. Then I did damage control by rectifying the statement which had been made I shared my side of my story, whosoever erred too. While it was still up to the party of make her conclusion. At least I got to say my piece in my situation, right? Rather than leave things hanging, right? If you have been, guys, backstab, take a step back, okay, and evaluate your situation. Has there any damage? Is the damage, is the reputation? Damage in terms of potential business? For the damage rendered, what you can do is to reverse it, okay? Address the damage as best as you can within your locus of control, and then the step 3 is you need to let go of that friend. Okay, one of my biggest cons is that people might have bought into what the bad mouthers said and use those words to formulate their impressions of me. Okay, thereby making it impossible for me to ever form a true, authentic relationship with any of them. My life mission is to connect with everyone in the world, and to know that some people might have closed their hearts from me of a certain comments by another is truly devastating me. Okay. Where damage control is concerned, I can rectify the statements meant to people I knew that the statement were aired to, but I don't know if the statement were made to anyone else. Okay, these people might well have passed in the comments to people they know, okay, of which the latter group might have done the same thing, thereby making it irrecoverable damage. Nabubulol ako. Ang hirap mag-vlog, but I need to do it for the revenue. To address this, I simply learn to let go. Sometimes you can't control everything, and the only way to be in control is to stay calm and happy. Is to be okay with about something I cannot affect. I would do better by letting half. I would do nothing by letting that go and focusing on things I can affect. Okay? Number 4, tips on how to handle a backstabber person or a backstabber friend is you have to correct false perception through concrete actions. Okay? Action will always speak louder than words. Okay? I can explain my side. Okay? I can explain my side of all the story. Okay? I want, but at the end of the day, it will simply be one person's words against another. Who's to say one is more right than another? Everyone always has his or her side of the another story. Okay? And the both parties will always be right in their own world. Okay, so I decided to correct the false picture, not through words, but my actions. How? Is by ensuring by behavior something that true to my 5 core values, which I already strive to do every day. Okay. Recently, I saw my Facebook and my friends posting about the YouTube channel, the YouTube creator, and then they talked to me, and then they told me within our first vlog I was very impressed by how she was very impressed by how I talk. Okay, something which she doesn't see often in other people. If at all, I thought it was a huge stamp of approval coming from her, as she already long time in YouTube, long time as a vlogger. Okay, so I decided to make the blog for me to take away all the hatreds in my heart. So I could possibly become a professional blogger. And then that time, I already away from those gossipers, from those backstabbers. Okay. My friend, a vlogger one, is her comment reminded me that as long as I do my things and live true to my conscience, people will naturally know that I stand as a person, as a better than them. You show people that you are a good person not by saying you are one, by taking actions consistent with what you define as being a good human being. Okay. At the end of the day, even after you live true to yourself, people are still free to make their own conclusions. Some may choose the negative judgment despite everything you do. However, as long as you know your values and take actions consistent with those values, your action will shine more brightly than whatever people try to say about you. You didn't serve to please everyone. Don't serve to please everyone. Okay. Live your life in the way you can be proud of. Okay. Number 5, how to handle a backstabber friend is you need self-respect. I always believe there is something to learn from every situation. This incident is no different. Okay. From this episode in my video, I learned quick number of things about myself, surrounding my fears, my anxieties, and my treatment of friendship. I learned to be more appreciative of true friends who have always been there for me. I learned to be more sensitive to the others' feelings. I also learned that I can be a dead wrong in my judgment sometimes, and I think it's my intuition is to work can just be a neurological dysfunction in my left brain. Above all is I learned to stick to my guns and stay true to what I stand for, instead of shirking myself out of the fear of non-conformance with the world. If you are not serious about creating an impact, you are bound to ruffle some feathers from and there. You have to know your job in this world isn't to please anyone, but to stay true to your mission and create the largest, most positive impact to as many people as you can. Okay? Other people can put you down, but you will always have your voice. Okay? If you are interested to be a blogger, then create one. Okay. Number 6 steps on how to handle the backstabber friend is you have to look at the big picture. While I was appalled when I found out the betrayal, I got over it after a few hours. In light of the big picture of things, the incident was just totally insignificant. It's unacceptable. Okay? There are too many things I need to do, too many lives I need to get to, and too many goals I have to achieve to be bogged down by 1 or 3 persons' pretty vendetta. Oh my God. For example, we have a meteorite that was hit by Russia, during over 1,000 people. Up north, we have North Korea during secret nuclear tests. Down south, kids in South Africa are dying every day due to famine and diseases. Down south, kids in Africa. Then over Africa, fundamental issues beg looking into. The number of homeless people in Philippines continues to rise every year. School in somewhere, shooting now becoming always occurrence. I reckon if you just found out that you got betrayed, you must feel pretty miffed, shocked, surprised, angry, livid. Feel those emotions, okay? Vent to your friends if you have to, then get over it. There are so many other things to concern yourself in your life. Why let yourself be bothered by something as tiny as this, right? Rather than heart of the negative, why not divert your energy to the positive things in your life and build on them? What are your long-term goals? Okay. What are your short-term goals? What do you do to, if you want to achieve something in a month or in a year? What are your quadrant 2 items which you have been procrastinating on? How much getting started on them right this moment? Okay? You have to shut your friends down if you have to shut them up. If they guys are backstabbing you, they are not your loss, they lose to you. If you yourself know that you are good enough, that you are a good friend, then they lose you. You didn't lose them. Okay? So never feel sorry for them if you lose them. Don't just being so sad if you lose them. Okay? Just stay positive in your own, just like us, just like me. Keep blogging, keep posting in YT, and your revenue will come so soon, and they will see that you are improving yourself, and they are still backstabbing you and ruining your life, but they didn't take any. There's no benefits any. Okay? So this is my video for today, and I hope this topic you like this topic, and then see you on my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the tiny bell and like button if you like it. Bye.
爱就像闪电，它来去无踪。和孤独向你靠拢，抱紧，谁感觉没有人能 copy go lucky go。爱就像闪电，它来去无踪。和孤独向你靠拢，抱紧，谁感觉没有人能 copy go